Hi, Caspar here on the 4th of March 2019, and got a real fascination here. Most unusual grape variety. We're right up the north of Italy in Piemonte, and this is a grape variety I suspect most of you will never have heard of, called Grignolino, and shame you've never heard of it, and I will explain why you probably never heard of it in a minute. But it's an ancient grape variety. You know, first written records go back to the 13th century. And it's what at one time was vastly more popular than it is now, with still wines and even sparkling wines being made out of it. Unusual grape variety. It's pale in colour, which has given rise to some feeling that it might be a genetic sport, a mutation of another grape, but there's no proof of that whatsoever. It produces very pale wine. I mean, this is the most extraordinary colour in the glass. It's sort of tomato red, but almost with a bit of amber about it. And pale, I mean, barely off the rosé. I don't know if you can see that. Well, once you've got a bottle of this at home, you'll be able to see it for yourself. So 2016 Grignolino from San Silvestro. We sent out a Nascetta from San Silvestro some time ago, delicious white, equally rare Northern Italian wine. But let's taste this. Grignolino has a bit of a reputation for being not that comfortable to drink. It's a wine that's naturally high in tannin, and actually a sort of tannin that oxidizes quite easily, so it has to be made very carefully, and very high in acidity. So let us try and see what we got here. For me, that nose is completely definitive. It really, that is Grignolino. It's got a slight Pinot Noir, like lovely, slightly floral, domestic, really domestic, sort of very, very red fruit, but an airiness to it. It smells almost like a mountain wine. It smells absolutely delicious. There's a snap and a zip and there's something quite sort of sweet to it as well, but the whole thing very airy, nothing heavy about the aromas. Raspberry, strawberry, wild strawberry even. Now, I would guess that this is going to be a bit of a Marmite wine, because I think a lot of red wine drinkers want a big, hefty, concentrated, deep in colour, oaky, alcoholic wine, which has its place. I'm not damning that style of wine by any means, but I think there's just as much room for wines like this. There's no great weight to it, no great heft, it's no great sort of fruitiness. It's has an airy sort of lift about it. It feels like a wine you could drink all day. You can't say that about many red wines, really. A lot of red wine these days you're done after about a glass. It's got a, as well as the domestic fruit, it's got a sort of hedgerow floral character, almost like, not May blossom, but it's actually a touch of rose as well. Maybe dog rose. Actually, that rose winds itself back in at the end, and there you also find this red cherry fruit, which again is quite definitive of the variety. But red. It's yeah, just that juicy, very red fruit, and that redness goes with the lightness of it. But along with that lightness are these tannins, and the tannins are quite assertive. They're quite bold tannins, which really makes me feel like, while you're drinking this all day, you're probably going to want to be chewing on something as well. And the acidity is bright and fresh, and you know, it's a wine you just want to go back and have another sip of it. It cleans the mouth, it refreshes the palate with every swallow, and you know, salami would be great. High high fat foods would be what you want with this, but nothing with too much flavour, nothing too spicy or complicated. I think that is absolutely lovely, I must say. It's a style of wine I love, and is increasingly rare. 2016 Grignolino from San Silvestro, a lovely thing, and I hope you like it, because daily drinkers are sure going to be seeing this one.